All right, so I keep getting DMs from people that want to learn how to tattoo. And they ask me all kinds of different things like, should I buy a tattoo machine? How should I go about getting an apprenticeship? I've already bought a machine. Will you look at my work? Will you look at the tattoos I've done? And so I guess there's a need there, and I'll put out the information as it was given to me. And I think that it's good advice. It was given to me by Kyle Crowell of Torch Tattoo when I was getting tattooed and expressed interest in wanting to do tattoos. And that is this: do not buy a tattoo machine off the internet. Do not start trying to tattoo on your own and just tattooing people out of your house. You're not going to learn anything. You're only most likely going to learn bad habits that are difficult to reverse. And that'll be it'll make a shop less likely to want to take you on as a apprentice, because they're now having to reteach you and unlearn these bad habits. The other thing would be like, just draw a ton of tattoo related stuff. Look up Tattoo Flash, make tracings, make paintings, make drawings of stuff that's tattooable, tattoo related. Show that you have an interest in tattoo art. Right. And then the other thing that kind of goes hand in hand, that would be to get tattooed. Spend time in tattoo shops getting tattoos. Make sure you like even the environment. A tattoo shop is not for everyone. I mean, it's a good place to go get a tattoo, but to spend your whole day there, it's awesome. I love it, but it's definitely not for everybody, right? So make sure you even enjoy that environment. You even enjoy being around people getting tattooed, right? And then, as you build relationships, as you meet people, you can start to put it out there. I would highly recommend putting together a professional looking portfolio. I can't tell you how many people have come into our shop over the years and been like, I want an apprenticeship. And it's like, okay, can you draw? Yeah. Do you have a portfolio? No. So, I mean, and this is like, should be pretty common knowledge, but you'd be surprised that if you did these things, how ahead of the curve you would be if you just had a professional looking portfolio with tattoo style artwork. You were open-minded to learning and hearing critique and criticism, and just went to a shop maybe that you've been tattooed at, or at least have some kind of relationship with already, and say, hey, here's my portfolio. Would you mind taking a look at it? I'm interested in apprenticing and learning how to tattoo. Like, start there. Last, little tip would be, expect to be told no, probably a few times, and be persistent, because one door closes doesn't mean that another won't open, or that down the road that door won't open later. My shop that I'm at currently, that I apprenticed at, told me no at first. The owner walked me out and said, take a walk with me. I'm leaving for the day. Grab your stuff. Because they let me hang out for a couple of days and draw and be around the shop. And it was obviously a test that I had failed. And he said, hey, you know the caliber of work that our shop is at, right? Like, yeah. And he's like, don't come back here unless your work is at that caliber, artwork style or artwork wise. And, most people I think would take that as, okay, he said, don't come back. He said, no. I took it as, don't come back until my portfolio is at that level. I ended up getting an apprenticeship somewhere else for about a year. It didn't work out. But in that year, I did a ton of Flash. I worked on my artwork, and they saw that I persisted, and I eventually got an apprenticeship back at that shop. So all that to say, if someone tells you no, don't get frustrated and talk a bunch of shit on them and, blow them up because they told you no. Learn, hear, listen to what they are telling you. That willingness to take criticism and critique and to grow is going to be the key to your success. So just to recap, don't buy a tattoo machine. Don't start tattooing your friends. Do draw every day. Make a portfolio that's tattoo related. Build some relationships and be open-minded. You'll be on the right path. Best of luck to all of you out there who are wanting to go down this path and want to do it the correct way. Be wary, if that was a word, of people trying to sell you courses. not that there's ones, not that it's not possible. Look, that's a whole can of worms I don't even want to really get into. But I would say that whether it's that or who you're apprenticing under, something really good to keep in mind is look at that person's work. Make sure that you're learning from someone who you would want to tattoo like, because if their work isn't good, what are they going to teach you? So that's it. I don't see this as giving away any information that shouldn't be commonly known out there if you go and talk to someone. But that's the other thing. Why are you I mean, I don't mind it, but like DMing me, it's great. But like, go talk to the shop in your neighborhood. Go start there. Ask them what the process would be like. Ask if they're open to an apprenticeship, if they're looking for people, you know. I mean, this is even just bigger than tattooing. I mean, even when I was working in restaurants, when I went for jobs, would always go in and say, hey, is the hiring manager in right now? No? Okay, when will they be in? And then I'd come back when they're there and submit my application and talk to them. That initiative worked a lot because once I was in the restaurants, I saw it every day. Someone would drop off an application. Here's my application. It gets added to the stack and nothing happens. But if you're the hiring manager, maybe you're looking for someone and here's this person in front of you being proactive, saying, hey, I really want to work here. Here's my stuff. Do you have time to interview me right now? Man, like you just got yourself to the top of the list, right? So same thing applies for if you want to be a tattoo artist. Like be the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. Be proactive. Ask questions, go into the shop, bug them. If you're overstepping your bounds, believe me, they will tell you quickly. They'll say, get out of here, stop coming back. They won't be shy about that. So, but keep in mind to be polite, be, courteous, don't be rude, don't go barging in and be demanding and all these things. Like, use common sense. And that's what I got for you. I don't know where I'm gonna post this video. Maybe on YouTube, maybe I don't know if it'll be on my Instagram, but somewhere I'll put it somewhere where when people DM me, I can just send them this and hope you can follow those steps. And again, best of luck to you. All right.